Mr. Hosmer. I know you're running without an opponent, but is there anything that still goes into the campaign process?
Oh yeah, I think you still have to go out and meet voters, see voters, talk to voters, and tell voters what you've been doing and what you want to do in the future. So I think those things are all, whether you have an opponent or not.
How often do you get out and speak to your?
We try to do it daily. And sometimes there's forums like this, but sometimes it's just talking to people on the phone, communication, text messages, emails, seeing people on the street, all over the city.
As General Counsel Seat B, what are your objectives and responsibilities?
Well, we, as a general council member, we represent the whole city of Springfield, and it's the same thing. There's 9 members of council. My issues are law enforcement issues, trying to make sure we have enough police officers to patrol and make the city of Springfield safe. We're about 50, 60 officers short. We're trying to retain and recruit more officers. We've got a housing problem in the city. Sometimes it's substandard housing, which we need to improve. Sometimes it's lack of housing, which we need to incentivize people to build more single-family residential property. And then also the other thing that I'm very vocal on is protecting neighborhoods. Making sure that neighborhoods, we look at neighborhoods as economic development because people in neighborhoods have invested their whole life in a home. That's their biggest investment. And we should consider that economic development because people pay their taxes, they do what they're supposed to do, they're safe neighborhoods, and we shouldn't do anything that's detrimental to those stable neighborhoods. We should try to make every neighborhood stable, safe, clean, and a quality place to live.
That's great. And you've been serving for over 10 years now on City Council. Are there any really lingering issues that you still want to really address?
I think Springfield has a few chronic problems that it seems like we try to address, but we really haven't made significant strides. Poverty, we've got 19-20% of the people that live in the city of Springfield live below the poverty level, especially for children. That's to me is inexcusable. We've got too high levels of crime, especially violent crime, shootings, which again is something we shouldn't tolerate. Sometimes we've got portions of the city where we don't provide sufficient infrastructure, roads, sidewalks, sewers, things that we should be doing better. We should protect those neighborhoods just like we do neighborhoods in South Springfield. We've also got a lot of substandard housing that people are still renting and people are living in. We're trying to do rental inspections so that we can make sure at least the house, the rental property meets basic habitable standards. And those are minimum standards, but unfortunately there are people that live in those conditions that they shouldn't have to. And so we should expect more and give more. We should tolerate a little bit less.
Of course. And you served on the Missouri House of Representatives for 12 years. And do you feel like that time working at the state level helped you in what you do now?
Oh, I definitely think it did. When I was in the House of Representatives, I was chairman of the Criminal Law Committee, so I've always had an interest in trying to do law enforcement differently and trying to do law enforcement services more effectively. And I think we did that to a certain extent at the state level, and I think but now you're sort of on the street with SPD and the Springfield police officers, and so you want to make sure that they have the tools, the resources they need to do the job that they need to serve and protect the city of Springfield.
And are there really any upcoming projects that you're focusing on?
We've got economic development projects. We've got the Restore SGF, which is trying to build new single-family property homes. The Grant Avenue project was the renovation of Grant Avenue. We've got the daylight in Jordan Creek. We've got the soccer fields that we're developing in Lakes Country that are hopefully going to bring economic development and sports tourism to Springfield. And I think all of those things are positives for the city.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.